Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show here at beautiful Oregon Trail Park as your Western Nebraska Pioneers take on the Greeley Grays. Last time out, these two teams did battle not even 24 hours ago as the Grays came out firing. Dan Hudak pitched into the ninth inning, gave up a two-run home run, looking to go for the complete game shutout. Ended up giving a two-run shot to Luis Quintero in the bottom of the ninth to take away the shutout. So they took him out. Couldn't quite get him the complete game, but the Grays were able to shut down the Pioneers in yesterday's ball game as it was an absolute pitcher's duel, especially through the first 5 innings. Believe we got through the first 5 innings in roughly about an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. I was keeping track a little bit. But both guys were absolutely dealing. Colson Evans and Dan Hudak were going blow for blow with each other in yesterday's ball game. Today, it's going to be more of the same, especially with the two guys on the mound. To give a look at the pitching matchup, Scott Thompson and Alejandro Maltos Garcia. These two guys, especially Maltos Garcia, absolute fireballer who does a great job at missing bats. Should be in for a good one here between the Greeley Grays and the Western Nebraska Pioneers. When we come back, we'll talk about the interview that I conducted with Pioneers corner infielder, third baseman, first baseman, Ashton Penedo. Got a chance to talk to him before the game today. That'll be on the other side of this break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show here on KNEB. We'll be back. Welcome back to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show. I want to talk about the interview that I did with Ashton Penedo. Asked him a few questions. Started out, asked him about how he was familiar with the area as he played a couple of years at Western Nebraska Community College. Asked him what it was like to be back playing for the Pioneers back here in this Scottsbluff, Gering area, and he said it was great to be back and playing in front of a familiar community that he knew. And then I also asked him about working with a guy like Coach Mike Babe, who has been around for baseball basically his entire life. His father played in the MLB with Mickey Mantle and the 1952 New York Yankees. And I said, what's it like being with a guy like that who has probably forgotten more baseball than we'll ever know. And he said it's great. They like to pick on him for his age, but always a great guy to just kind of sit down and talk to and have just a great guy to talk baseball with and get some advice from him and all about what's been going on. And then the final question I had for him is what he would like to do with his life once baseball has taken him as far as he can get. And he said, I don't think I really want to leave the game. That I want to be doing something with baseball, probably coaching baseball somewhere at some point in his life. So, guys are just like that, just cannot get away from baseball. That was the interview that I had with Ashton Penedo. When we come back, give some final thoughts on what these teams need to do in order to be successful here in today's ball game. That'll be on the other side of this break. You're watching at the Front Range League Network and listening to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show here on KNEB.
All right, Pirates fans, let's bring up the starters for your Western Nebraska Pioneers. At shortstop, number 7, Chase Eady. In left field, number 22, Ashton Penedo. In center field, number 25, Skipper. At third base, number 21, Ashton Penedo. At first base, number 20, Jackson McFarland. At catcher, number 24, Keith Thompson. In right field, number 2, Brandon Jenkins. Designated hitter, number 15, Ben Kern.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park and the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show. Get some final thoughts on what these two teams need to do in order to be successful in this ball game. And it's more the same of what we saw yesterday. These two teams, whoever comes out and throws the first punch, and if they can protect against that, that's exactly what Greeley did in yesterday's ball game, where they struck first and then no one could get anything going on the offensive end for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. That is going to be the key to success. Anthem pitch coming your way next. This has been the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show. We'll be back.
All right, fans, let's head down to the field. It looks like James is ready to start us off. Play ball! All right, great job, James. You heard another little touch pump.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park as we are about ready to get things underway. With that, we'll give you the starting lineup. First, for the visiting Greeley Grays, they'll look like this. Leading off and playing in center field will be Julian Romero. Ren Sato, who will be in the 2 spot. He is playing shortstop. Batting third and playing third base will be Caleb Kachari. Caleb Tejada will find himself in the cleanup spot doing the DHing. Brennan Taylor in the 5 spot. He will be the catcher in this one. Batting sixth and playing at second base will be Nick Williams. In the 7th spot will be Alejandro Verdugo. He'll be in left field. Batting eighth and playing right field is Liam Conkling. And batting ninth and playing over at first base will be Jake Onderland. Man on the mound for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. He is from Brush, Colorado. Attends New Mexico State University. Alejandro Maltos Garcia will get the ball here in this one. This will be his 4th start for the 2025 campaign. He has pitched in 13 1/3 innings, 18 strikeouts, and 9 walks for him. He's got an ERA around 9, which kind of surprised me when I looked at that. Figured thought he was a guy who was really shutting guys down, but he has that speed. He's got the speed and he's got the stuff. Just it's a matter of whether he can locate it on whether or not he will be successful. We'll see if he's got the location down. He had it last time. He picked up a save against this Greeley Grays squad. Or correction, it was against the Boulder 64s that he was slinging it. So here comes Julian Romero. First pitch to him misses up and away, and we are underway here at Oregon Trail Park. First pitch, 1:34 p.m. Mountain Time. As the next pitch misses as well, 2-0. Game time temperature, 83 degrees at first pitch. Calling for maybe some potential severe thunderstorms. But those won't roll in until about a couple of hours after this game has been completed. Next pitch finds the zone for a strike. Romero still ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike here to the left-handed hitting center fielder. 2-1. Off the end of the bat, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to find the magic that Evans had yesterday to shut down this Gray lineup. 2-2. Outside, and now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Romero doing a good job to start things out here, forcing Maltos Garcia to throw a lot of his pitches. And he'll have to throw at least one more as the fastball knocked foul. 3-2. Basically forcing Maltos Garcia to show his plan of attack here in this one. And with the very first batter, as the next pitch bounces to the plate, and it's a walk drawn by Julian Romero to begin the ball game. Leadoff walk drawn by Romero. That'll bring Ren Sato to the dish. Here comes the first pitch to him. Misses high for a ball. 1-0 the count. Sato, he is from Yokohama, Japan. Plays college ball in Scotts Bluff for Western Nebraska Community College. As the check on the runner over there at first, dive back safely. One ball, no strikes. Fastball from Garcia off the end of the bat. Foul. Romero, when it comes to stolen bases, he has not attempted a stolen base this year. I just love throwing over there to see if the guy on first is still paying attention. 1-1 right down Broadway, in there for a strike. 1-2 the count now. Good fastball there from Garcia. Sato just taking the whole way there. Completely frozen. Big count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garcia comes set. Here it comes. Next pitch stays high. 2-2 now. Maltos Garcia still with a pitch to play with. Garcia gets the sign. Here it comes. Off the end of the bat, foul. Really making him work here. As we've only had 2 batters, and Maltos Garcia has already thrown 11 pitches. 2-2. Check on the runner. Romero dives back safely. Two balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball down the right field line. It will stay fair, and it'll be extra bases here for Greeley. Romero rounding second on his way to third, and it will be a double for Ren Sato. And 2 men in scoring position now to begin the ball game for Greeley. As Caleb Kachari will be the next to hit. Sato getting the guys in the dugout excited. First pitch. Fastball misses outside, 1-0. Caleb Kachari. He is from Evans, Colorado, and also attends WNCC here in Scottsbluff. 1-0 to him right down the chute for a strike, 1-1. Can't blame him for taking, as Garcia, as mentioned, has been forced to work here. Still nobody out here in the top of the first. 2 runners on, and Kachari knew he should have swung at that pitch, as he kind of is a little disgusted with himself for not swinging at it. Kind of threw his head back like, man. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Throw will go to first, and there is the first down of the inning. Kachari down on strikes. Next to hit will be Caleb Tejada. So, 2 runners in scoring position now for the cleanup man. As the first pitch is flared foul towards the right side. Tejada, he has designated hitter duties today, as I think he broke his bat. It did sound weird coming off the bat. I think Tejada broke his bat on that, as he had to go to the dugout to get a new one. Now he's got a new one with a black barrel and an orange grip. Maltos Garcia comes set. 0-1, foul ball. 1 gone in the inning. We'll give you the defensive alignment for the Pioneers. They'll look like this. In left field is Austin Marlin. Alex Draper is in center. Brandon Jenkins is over in right. Ashton Penedo playing third base. Jake Eady is the shortstop. Kevin Blanco will be playing second base as the fastball misses. Jackson McFarland is over at first base for the Pioneers, and behind the plate doing the catching will be Jake Watson. Pioneers in their blue jerseys, red lettering, red numbers. Pioneers across the front trimmed in white as the next pitch. Got him looking. Strike 3 called. Back-to-back Ks. Way to bounce back if you're Maltos Garcia. As 2 strikeouts now brings up Brennan Taylor. The Pioneers in their blues with a white stripe down the middle as well. They're in their white pants with a red stripe down the side, red socks. They're in their blue cap with the Pioneer on the front and the red brim as well. First pitch to Brennan Taylor is waved out and missed. Get me over fastball came right after him to start the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Garcia offers the 0-1. Fastball looked good from up here. Missed high apparently. 1-1. Taylor did not appear in yesterday's ball game. As the 1-1 is one hopper on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time. And that'll end the inning as Taylor kind of rolled a bit. Not sure what happened there as he came over first base and rolled in the dirt a little bit. Let's hope he's all right. Meanwhile, the end of the first inning, Pioneers strand 2. No runs, 1 hit. No errors and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 1 on your West Coast scoreboard. There's no score. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
Thank you for coming out, Addison. Back to you, Bill. All right, thank you, Ryan. Congratulations to our winners. We also like to thank Nebraska Lottery for their continued support of the Western Nebraska Pioneers. And make sure to buy the Nebraska Lottery people at some stores around town for a chance to win big.
Good. How are you? I didn't doubt it. Cheers. I am. I'm 22. All right. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park as we begin the bottom half of inning number 1. Looking at the catchers, Brennan Taylor took a bit of a header. I think it's still him over there. Still him down there doing the catching, but not quite sure. Not 100% on it. Either way, we'll go ahead and give you the starting lineup for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. They will look like this. Leading things off and playing at shortstop will be Jake Eady. Austin Marlin in the 2 spot. He's in left field. Batting third and playing center field will be Alex Draper. In the cleanup spot, playing over at third base, will be Ashton Penedo. Batting fifth and playing first base is Jackson McFarland. Jake Watson will be batting sixth and doing the catching. Brandon Jenkins is over in right field. He is batting seventh. Batting eighth and doing the DHing will be Ben Kern. Kevin Blanco rounding out the lineup. He'll be batting ninth and playing second for the Pioneers. I think it is still Brennan Taylor out there, so glad to see he is okay after he took some type of full gainer after running over the first base bag. So here comes the leadoff man. Man on the mound for the Greeley Grays will be Scott Thompson, as the first pitch to Edie is slapped foul. Thompson, he is from Greeley, Colorado. Plays his college ball at Missouri S&T, Missouri Science and Technical. A 1-pitch bounces to the plate. Ball and a strike now here to the Pioneer shortstop. So far this season, Thompson has made 3 appearances. This will be his 4th appearance, 2nd start. He's gone 7 innings, no wins, no losses, no save opportunities. He's given up 8 runs, 4 of those earned, as the next pitch to Edie misses for a ball. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, good for an ERA of 4. Hitters count here for Edie as he's ahead 2-1. Here it comes from Thompson. Next pitch misses outside. 3 balls and a strike now to the right-handed hitter. Waiting on deck, Austin Marlin will be next. Swing and a miss by Edie. Can't blame him for swinging at the 3-1. Good pitch there by Thompson, and it's 3-2. Full count offering from Thompson. Fastball on the ground to short. Sato's got it. Throw to first is in time. Beat him by a step, and there's 1 out. One gone in the inning. With that, we'll give you the defensive alignment for the Greeley Grays. They'll look like this. In left field is Alejandro Verdugo. Julian Romero will be out in center. Liam Conkling will be manning right field. Caleb Kachari is at third base. Shortstop, Ren Sato. Nick Williams playing second base for the Grays. Jake Onderland will be the first baseman, and doing the catching is Brennan Taylor, as the first pitch to Marlin catches the top of the zone. Good curveball there by Thompson, and it's 0-1. Just throw that curveball so high as the fastball bounces to the plate. Throw that so high that the hitter thinks there's absolutely no way it'll drop back into the zone, and somehow it does. Ball and a strike here to the right-handed left fielder. Usually he's in right. He's in left field today. Is Marlin, as the next pitch bounces to the plate. 2-1 the count. Hitters count here for Marlin. 2-1 on its way. Fastball, another one on the ground to Sato. Nice pick. Throw to first is in time. And just like that, 2 ground outs to the shortstop to begin the inning for the Pioneers. Took a couple of weird bounces, so good job to track the baseball there by Sato. As 2 ground outs, next to hit will be Alex Draper. Draper was the leadoff man in yesterday's ball game. He went 1 for 5. Another first pitch curveball and another one that drops into the zone. Good pitch there by Thompson. 0-1 the count here to Draper. A 1, that's a fastball. That's inside for a ball. 1-1 now. One ball, 1 strike. Here it comes from Thompson. Another one in the air to center. Tracking is Romero coming in. That'll land right in no man's land, and it's a single for Alex Draper. Hit that perfectly. Yogi Berra would be proud. Hit it where they ain't. just completely split the difference between the three fielders. 2-out single brings up Ashton Penedo. First pitch to Penedo. Bounces to the plate. It's 1-0. Penedo from Bloomfield, Colorado. Plays his college ball at St. Bonaventure University. Runner breaks for second. Hit and run is on. In the air to right. Draper thinks that's getting down. That will find the gap. Draper rounding third on his way to the plate. He will score with ease. Throw will go to second. Ashton Penedo with the RBI double, and the Pioneers have struck first. It's 1-0 in favor of Western Nebraska. Another extra base hit for Penedo as he has taken the sole lead for second most doubles on the team. That's his 6th double of the year for Penedo. And with one gone, with 2 outs, here comes Jackson McFarland. Right to attack the curveball on the first pitch. He saw it out of his hand, swung it too early. He recognized the pitch and got a little excited. McFarland down 0-1. That pitch bounces to the plate. Catcher slips, and Penedo advances to third without a throw. That didn't get too far away from Taylor behind the plate. I was kind of surprised Penedo decided to run on it, but you know what? It was a good call. So Penedo advances to third now. On just take a simple single to bring him home now. 1-1. Down the line, foul. Good job to fight off the fastball there by McFarland. It's 1-2. McFarland made his last appearance down in Colorado Springs back on Thursday against the Baseball Miracles. Hit a home run in that game. Here's the 1-2. Off the end of the bat, foul. Sounded like he might have broken his bat, and he did. He's going to the dugout to go get a new one. He's pointing. He says, "I want that one." Pointing at the new bat that he wants. Could tell as soon as it hit off his bat that it broke. One ball, 2 strikes here to the left-handed hitter in McFarland. One-two curveball catches the zone for the third out of the inning, and that will do it. 1 run, 2 hits. Extra base hit for Ashton Penedo brings a run home. We've played 1 full. Going to the top of the second on your West Coast scoreboard. The Pioneers 1 and the Grays 0. We'll be back. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Beginning the top half of inning number 2. As it'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Greeley Grays. As Nick Williams will be the one to get us started. First pitch from Williams is a fastball, slow roller towards the mound. Maltos Garcia comes off, throw to first in time. Nice job by Garcia to run over and make the quick play. One gone quickly here after just one pitch. One pitch, one out. Here comes Alejandro Verdugo. First pitch is a fastball, down and away for a ball, 1-0. Verdugo is from Greeley. As he swings and hits one right back up the middle. Charging is Edie. He's got it. Throw to first is in time. Jake Edie. Couple of great plays here in this one early. As the last play he made, he had to throw it from a couple of steps onto the infield grass. This time he was on the second base side. Just a slow roller. Couple of good plays there by Edie to begin the ball game. As next to hit will be Liam Conkling. First pitch fastball on the ground to second. One hopper to Blanco. Throw to first in time. And that is the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. 3 up, 3 down go the Greeley Grays. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Under West Coast scoreboards, the Grays 0 and the Pioneers 1. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
All right, looks like we have a winner. Let's thank anyone for participating. And let's hear from Domino's Pizza for their continued support of the Western Nebraska Pioneers. And to visit Domino's Pizza today to get a delicious pizza of your own.
Bottom of the second set to get going. Pioneers have a 1-0 lead as Jake Watson will be the man to lead things off. Just like the Grays, 6, 7, 8 guys due up for Western Nebraska. As Watson will dig in. He is from Lincoln, Nebraska. Plays his college ball at Concordia in Nebraska. First pitch to him. Thompson comes set. First pitch misses high. 1-0. Thompson's a guy who has a bit of a slower windup, as he's very methodical with how he does his pitching. As Watson pops one up into shallow right. Coming on is Coming on is Conkling. That'll hit off his glove. Watson trying to turn it into 2, and he got thrown out trying to do it. You got to pick and choose your times to get aggressive. Watson thought he could stretch it into 2 bases. So give him 1 base and call it an E5, E9. But he is thrown out trying to advance to second as Brandon Jenkins had second thoughts about going after the first pitch. Oh, 1, another check. That time he didn't swing. 1-1. Ball and a strike here to Brandon Jenkins. He made a pitching appearance in yesterday's ball game. Swing and a miss at the 1-1. 1-2 the count now. Jenkins, last played on Thursday, had 2 hits against the Miracles. Next pitch at the knees for a strike, and that is strike 3. Jenkins, not a big fan of that one. Second strikeout for Scott Thompson is next to hit. With the first 2 guys going down in order, here comes Ben Kern. First pitch, another curveball. Thompson loving this curveball, and it drops into the zone for a strike, 0-1. Another one, swing and a miss, 0-2. That might have been more of a change-up action. Oh, 2, 2 outs. Up and away, 1-2 now to Kern. One and 2, here it comes. Able to fight one off that time. Foul ball. Stay with 2 strikes. Kern swinging it from the right-handed batter's box. Sees the 1-2 fastball stay outside. 2-2 now. First 2 guys down in order. Watson thrown out trying to stretch a single into a double. Jenkins down on strikes. What will Kern do? He'll watch a pitch miss high and force a full count here. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Caught the knees for a called third strike. And that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Thompson to end it. He's got 3 strikeouts in 2 innings. No runs, no hits, 1 error. Nobody left on. We'll go to the top half of inning number 3 on your West Coast scoreboards. The Pioneers 1 and the Grays 0. Take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
All right, Dan, I'm here with Athena and Hiram. For the knockout race today, we're going to race from second down to third. Whoever is the first is the winner. Ready, set, go. Congratulations. Back to you, Bill.
All right, thank you, Amari, and congratulations to our winner. We'd also like to thank Pepsi for their continued support of the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Pay attention to the concession stand today to get your very product as you watch your Pioneers play.
Welcome back. We've played 2 full innings. Pioneers holding on to a 1-0 lead as we begin the top half of inning number 3. Jake Onderland will be the next to hit. As the first pitch finds the zone for a strike, 0-1. Another pitch in the zone. Onderland didn't agree with it, saw him shaking his head at the umpire. No balls, 2 strikes. Maltos Garcia looking for another strikeout, golfed at it, and swings and misses. That's a strikeout. 3rd strikeout for Maltos Garcia. As next to hit will be the top of the lineup. First pitch swinging is Romero. Soft grounder towards Blanco. He'll grab it. Quick flip to first in time. And there's 2 gone. First 2 guys down in order. Next to hit, Rensato. First pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Sato doubled his first time. Next pitch bounces to the plate. 1-1. One and one. Swing and a miss. Sato down in the count now. 1-2. 1 strike away from ending the inning here. As Sato will step out of the box, take a couple of hacks, reset. Here it comes. Outside. Sato is walking toward the dugout like it was strike 3. It's 2-2. And even Sato thought he struck out on that. He gets another life here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Puts one in the air. Stays alive. We'll stay where we're at, 2-2 after the foul ball. Still ahead by a pitch is Garcia. He gets the sign, the 2-2. Inside, that's ball 3, and we're full now, 3-2. Three-two, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. That's ball 4. And that'll open up the door for Caleb Kachari, as that ends a streak of 8 straight being set down by Garcia. That's the thing. That's the thing about Maltos Garcia. In his starts, he runs into trouble pretty quickly in the first inning. But after that first inning, he really settles in and locks it down. First pitch to Kachari, bounces to the plate, 1-0. Runner Blusser first. Wow! Ren Sato, shoulder, his first move was towards second. Garcia with the pickoff attempt somehow stayed safe. Next pitch to Kashari is in there for a strike. Ball and a strike now. Wow, I can't believe Sato is able to get back safely. 1-1, bluffs for second, down the left field line, tracking is Marlin, and it will get foul. Ball and 2 strikes now to him, to the left-handed hitting third baseman. Kashari, he struck out swinging his last time. 2 strikes in the count here. Looking for strikeout number 4 is Garcia. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Tag him out to end the inning. And that's strikeout number 4 for Maltos Garcia to end it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 3. On your West Coast scoreboard, it's the Pioneers 1 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball at KNEB. Bottom half of inning number 3 ready to get underway. It'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up for Western Nebraska. As the only man who hasn't gotten a bat yet here in the ball game, Kevin Blanco, will lead things off. Blanco, as mentioned, is getting ready to take his first cuts in the ball game. Comes into today, he is second on the team in batting average, hitting .442 here in this one. First pitch to Blanco is a curveball that misses. All right, 1-0. One. Another curveball stays high. 2-0. Blanco. He is from La Guaira, Venezuela, and attends Cochise College in Arizona. 3-0 the count. We'll see if he's got the green light. He does not, and he draws a 4-pitch walk. Blanco leads off the inning with a walk. As next to hit will be Jake Eady. First pitch swinging is Eady. He'll pop it foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Eady grounded out to begin the offense for the Pioneers in the first. Breaking ball catches the outer half for a strike. 0-2 the count here to the right-handed hitting shortstop. Blanco drew the leadoff walk. Curveball popped foul. 1-2 now. 0-2, I should say. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Runner breaks for second. Hit and run is on. Down the left field line. It will get foul. Good hit by Edie. He's just got to straighten it out now. Edie makes the long walk back to the batter's box. Thompson adjusting himself on the mound. Next pitch to Edie, ripped foul. Say, folks, all Front Range League games stream on the Front Range Baseball Network on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube at Front Range Baseball Network. That's Front Range Baseball Network. 0-2 the count still here to Edie. Battling here. Breaking ball misses inside. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat coming up here. Next pitch. Missed. 2-2. Edie preparing himself here. Fastball in the air, right center. That'll get down. That'll be extra bases. Blanco rounding second, on his way to third. He'll get the stop sign from Babe. Throw into second, not in time, as Jake Edie with the double. Nobody out. Put runners at second and third now here for Austin Marlin. Marlin grounded out to the shortstop his last time. First pitch to him. Misses high. It's so bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen this. Thompson loves throwing that first pitch curveball more than any pitcher I've ever seen. That time, fastball hit high, deep, left field. Look up, look out, and get out! Austin Marlin with home run. With the 3-run shot, Austin Marlin. Second home run of the year. Almost said third. I was looking at his triples. Second home run of the year for Austin Marlin. And the Pioneers add on. It's 4-3. 4-0, I should say. It's the 3-run home run. 3 runs in the inning. Still nobody out. And next to hit, Alex Draper. Draper ready for the curveball into right center. That'll drop where no one's at. He does it again. Another single for Alex Draper. Make him 2 for 2 on the day. 4 straight guys on base. 3 straight hits for the Pioneers. As next to hit is Ashton Penedo.
Next up, third baseman, number 21, Penedo.
Curveball foul. I think guys are starting to catch on to the first pitch curveball. I want to switch it up a little bit here if you're Thompson. Oh, 1. Fastball foul. Penedo doubled in his first AB, double home a run. Fastball bounces to the plate. Good catch behind the plate there by Taylor. 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. On the ground to short. Sato's got it. Throw to second for 1. Throw to first is not in time. So Penedo's safe at first as he grounds into the fielder's choice. Just the first out of the inning as here comes Jackson McFarland. First pitch swinging is McFarland. Penedo thought about going for second. He's able to scramble back to first. 0-1 the count to McFarland. McFarland struck out looking to end the first inning his last time. Breaking ball, catches the zone. 0-2 now here to the left-handed hitting first baseman. Oh, 2, 1 out. Runner on first, 3 home in the inning. Check swing. Did he go? No. 1-2. How they appeal. Home plate umpire. Field umpire says no. Kyle Higley behind the dish for the umpiring crew. One, 2. Popped foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch misses high. Try to get McFarland to chase. It was in a good spot to try to get a guy to chase. Jackson's not biting. It's 2-2. Hard shot up the first base line, but it's foul. Hit it hard now, just got to straighten it out. Two and 2. Here it comes to McFarland. Runner breaks for second. Pitch stays high. Throw down is going to take the shortstop off the bag. And Penedo in there with a stolen base. Third stolen base on the year for Penedo. He's still perfect, 3 for 3. Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 gone in the inning. Fourth strikeout of the ball game for Thompson. Second time McFarland's gone down on strikes. As next to hit will be Jake Watson. Glance back at the runner at second. Here's Watson. Going to take his second cuts of the game. Check swing. No swing, apparently. 1-0. Watson got on first after an error by the right fielder. Tried to turn that error into 2 bases and got thrown out trying to advance to second, did Watson his last time. Fastball misses high to the right-handed hitting catcher. 2-0 now. From Thompson. Popped up into center. Coming on is Romero, and actually it was Conkling who called off Romero, and Conkling missed it. Watson's going to be safe. Not sure if anyone touched it. They will give an error to Conkling again. Back-to-back plays for Watson where Conkling gets hit with an error. Also, by the way, Ashton Penedo comes around to score on that. As now up to hit will be Brandon Jenkins. It looked like Romero was going to have no problem trying to field it, and all of a sudden here comes Conkling flying in and dive and miss it. First pitch, looked outside, called a strike. It's 0-1. Brandon Jenkins up to hit here. Struck out looking his last time. Another pitch, that misses high. One and one, here it comes. Stays high. Up around Jenkins' eye. 2 outs and a runner home, 4 runs home here in the inning. 5-0 in favor of the Pioneers. Full count opportunity. Here it comes to Jenkins. That bounces to the plate for ball 4. And it's a walk drawn by Jenkins. Second walk in the inning that Thompson has given up. As with that, all 9 hitters have come to the plate as here comes Ben Kern. First pitch fastball to Kern, knocked foul. Kern, he is from Baldwin, Missouri. attends William Woods University as the next pitch is on the outer half for a strike. 0-2 the count now to him. William Woods University is located in Fulton, Missouri. They are known as the Owls. As the 0-2 to Kern, runner breaks for third. Pitch is a jam shot into shallow, into the infield grass. Thompson puts it away, catches it, and spikes the baseball, as that was not an inning that not a great inning for him, and he upset with himself because of it. We'll see if he can bounce back in the next inning. 4 runs into score, 3 off of the bat of Austin Marlin as he hit a 3-run shot for the Pioneers to widen the margin here. On your West Coast scoreboard, Pioneers 5. Four. Caleb Tejada leads things off. He's already down in the count 0-1. Alejandro Maltos Garcia still out there as he pumps in another fastball, and quickly Tejada down in the count here 0-2. Breaking ball, caught the outer half, got him looking. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Man goes down looking. Next to hit will be Brennan Taylor. First pitch looked to be a slider that just missed on the inner half. Barely missed, and it's 1-0. 1-0 fastball. Taylor saw the fastball, swung through it. It's 1-1 now. Looked like a good pitch to hit, and then it just kept dropping. Just kept getting lower and lower in the zone. Good pitch there by Garcia. 1-1 the count. Another fastball hit a ton in the air to left center. Going back on it is Draper. He will put it away for the second out of the inning. First 2 men down in order. That'll bring up Nick Williams for the Grays. Williams, he grounded out to the pitcher his first time as he swings and misses the first pitch fastball, 0-1. Garcia just came right after him, and Williams didn't look ready. He was like, oh, hey, that's a fastball in the zone. And another pitch, exact same spot. Garcia really hitting his marks here. It's 0-2. Garcia looking for strikeout number 6. Didn't get it. Dropped a beautiful curveball. 1-2 the count. You know, not saying that Higley behind the plate is this way, but some of those umpires, as the next pitch is knocked foul, some of those umpires, when you get to that 0-2 count, their strike zone seems to become like a tin can out there. Swing and a miss. Garcia picks up strikeout number 6 to end the inning. And 3 up, 3 down go the Greeley Grays. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 4 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Pios 5 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball and KNEB. We'll be back.
before they start out, you are throws on posted on the ballpark today. Also, fans are reminded to get the All-Star Spectacular on 7 and 8 for the Pregame League. Once you get through the postgame, if you don't want to miss out, visit WAPioneers.com for more information.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park as we begin the bottom half of inning number 4. 9-1 and 2 hitters due up yet again as they were in the 3rd inning. After all 9 hitters came to the plate in the 3rd inning for the Pioneers. New pitcher on the mound for the Greeley Grays, as it'll be the lefty Peter Torbicki on the mound. Normally an outfielder. He was in the outfield in yesterday's ball game. Makes his way to the pitcher's mound here in Game 2. He is from Las Vegas, Nevada. Attends Bray College out in Tennessee. Is pitching. He has made just 1 appearance on the mound. Three innings. No wins, no losses, as the first pitch to Blanco is in there for a strike. I don't think he agreed with it. No wins, no losses, no save opportunities for him. Giving up 4 runs, all of those earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. As the next pitch to Blanco misses, ball and a strike now. Blanco, he drew a walk in his first plate appearance to get the 3rd inning kicked off. That would eventually bring in 4 runs. Next pitch is a fastball that just missed. 2-1. I think that was a makeup call. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here it comes to the righty. Good challenge pitch there as Blanco just missed it. 2-2 now. Good challenge pitch there by Torbicki as he just tried to pump a fastball by him. Blanco's a tick faster. That could go a long way. 2-2. That pitch misses inside. Did it get a piece of him? It might have. Yes, it did. Just right across his leg as Blanco trying to shake that one out. So, another way to show his ability to get on base for Kevin Blanco. As the lineup will flip, and for the 3rd time today, Jake Eady will be up to hit. Eady slapped a double his last time. He's 1 for 2. Came around to score on that as well. 1-2 hit foul. First pitch is hit foul. Oh, 1 hard shot on the ground to short, snared by Sato. Step on the bag for 1, throw to first in time. It's a double play. And there's 2 gone. Just a hard hit ball right at the shortstop. Not much else that Edie could do. It's a double play. As here comes Austin Marlin. Marlin looking to square, pulls the bunt back. It's 1-0. Marlin 1 for 2, hit a 3-run home run his last time. Want to know the count? That's outside. 2-0 now. Marlin. He is from Beach City, Texas. Plays his college ball at Paris Junior College in Paris, Texas. As the next pitch misses. 3-0 the count. More information on Paris Junior College, of course, as I mentioned, in Paris, Texas. They are known as the Dragons. As Marlin taken all the way. It's a 4-pitch walk. And there's a runner on first here with 2 outs. Up to hit now will be Alex Draper. Draper, he is 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. Runner breaks for second. Pitch is outside. The throw down. Not in time. As the throw took Sato to the shortstop side of the bag. It's always going to be tough to catch a guy stealing when the throw's over there. And Marlin coasts, gets into second. His second stolen base of the year. 1-0 the count here to Draper. Fastball inside. Draper, bit of a half swing. Couldn't hold back. It's 1-1. His 2 singles. Draper is now upgraded to an 8-game hit streak. 1-1, just missed, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Peter Torbicki, in his first inning of work, comes set. Fastball right down the middle. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Chance to get out of the inning here for Torbicki. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the top half of inning number 5 on your West Coast scoreboard. Pioneers 5 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
We'd like to shout out a few of our players who are playing their last week today as they Pioneer. We'd like to give a big thanks to Carter Canty, Alex Draper, Carson Devil, and Robert Guerrero. Give it up for your players.
Top of the 5th. Bottom third of the order due up here for Greeley as Alejandro Verdugo will lead things off. Verdugo grounded out in the second. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging. Tried to jump on the first pitch. Grays with just one hit. They've had one base runner since the end of the first inning. As the next pitch just misses outside, ball on a strike. And it's after a double by Ren Santo in the first, Maltos Garcia was able to shut down the next 8 in a row, then a walk, and now he has shut down everyone since the walk. Don't blame Verdugo for trying to jump on him early. Change something up. Just swung through it. 1-2 the count now. Fastball just missed. Bounce to the plate. Looked like from up here it was going to get a good chance to come across the zone. Just broke a lot on him. 2-2. Fastball just missed on the outer half. It's a full count now. Three-two. Foul ball will do it again. Next pitch to Verdugo, right down Broadway. That's called third strike. He thought that was ball 4. That couldn't have been more clear of a strike. Seven strikeouts for Maltos Garcia, as there's one gone here in the top half of inning number 5. Breaking ball stays high, 1-0. Stay, folks. Summer 2025 is the inaugural season of Front Range Collegiate Baseball. Summer wood mat baseball played along the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains as this pitch is ripped into center for a single. Liam Conkling. 1-out single. Front Range. Summer wood bat baseball played along the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado and Nebraska. Visit frontRangeLeague.com for schedule, standings, stats, and more. That's frontRangeLeague.com. FrontRangeLeague.com for everything on the FRL. 1-out single from Conkling will bring up Jake Onderland. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Onderland didn't agree with it. Onderland, probably more rare than the no batting gloves look. He goes with the 1 batting glove. Runner breaks for second. Pitch misses. Throw down. Skips out of the glove of Blanco. As Blanco keeping the tag on him. I like that move by Blanco. Was holding it. Blanco holding his glove on Conkling, trying to keep him from moving. Acting as if he caught the ball. The ball skipped into the outfield. Conkling with a stolen base. Ball and a strike. Here it comes from Garcia. Fastball waved at and missed. It's 1-2. Conkling, that was his first stolen base of the year. As Garcia looking for strikeout number 8 here. So he'll step off. He'll throw to second. Try to catch him napping. 1-2 the count still. Man on second here with only 1 out. Here it comes to Onderland. Swing and a miss, and it's strikeout number 8 And the second out of the inning here for Maltos Garcia. Second time today, Onderland's gone down on strikes. As go to the top of the lineup now, here comes Julian Romero. First pitch he sees, misses outside for a ball, 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Good fastball there from Garcia. Starting the third time through the order for the Grays, Romero 0 for 1 today, walked and then grounded out. One. Misses high, can't get him to chase at the fastball. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike, hitters count here as Garcia floats a ball to second with a pickoff move. 2-1. Off the end of the bat, foul. Garcia jumps ahead here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Garcia looking to make it 3 strikeouts in the inning. We're in the top of the 5th. It's 5-0 in favor of the Pioneers. Breaking ball misses outside. Tried to get him to chase at the curveball. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's 1-2. Correction. Full count. Payoff pitch. Bounces to the plate for ball 4. Romero draws the walk. Second time he's done that today. Here comes the only man they haven't gotten out, Ren Sato. Sato, 1 for 1. He doubled in the first and then drew a walk in the third. First pitch, did he offer? Looked like he did. No swing, says the field ump. 1-0. Sato, familiar with the area, plays college ball at Western Nebraska Community College. As he swings and knocks one foul, 1-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball, foul. I think Sato hit that off his foot. Sato comes into this. He's hitting a $179 with a .324 on base. No home runs and 5 driven in. One, two. Wow. We'll try again. Garcia through 4 2/3 innings. He has thrown 76 pitches. 77, excuse me. Here comes pitch number 78. Misses up and away. 2-2 now. There are 2 arms up and throwing in the Pioneer bullpen. Two. Just missed off the plate. Good frame job by Watson. Had the home crowd believing it. Home plate umpire did believe it. And his opinion's the only one that matters here. Full count. Looking for strikeout number 9. Here it comes. Foul ball. We'll do it again. Three and 2 the count. Garcia comes set. Runners go in the air to center. Following it is Draper, and he ranges to his right and puts it away for the third out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Grays as we'll go to the bottom half of inning number 5 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Pioneers 5 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
We run the next one for the continued support of the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Bottom of the 5th, ready to get going. Middle third of the order due up for Western Nebraska is Ashton Penedo. Will be the one to get things going. Peter Torbicki going for his second inning of work here. Penedo, 1 for 2. Doubled in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice in the third, and he came around to score in the third. First pitch swing, it is Penedo, down the line, foul. 1-1 the count to him here. First pitch, next pitch to Penedo, in the air to right. Conkling will put it away. There's the first out. Got to feel good for Conkling. He had a couple where he struggled to find the ball a little bit. As Jackson McFarland will be the next to hit. First pitch misses, 3-1-0. Ball and no strikes here to Jackson McFarland. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Recognized it late, swung through it. 1-1 the count. Here comes the 1-1. Another fastball down the line. He was ready for it that time. That'll roll nearly to the wall as Conkling able to grab it before McFarland can turn it into extra bases. It's a 1-out single for Jackson McFarland. And with 1 on and 1 out, that'll bring up Jake Watson. Watson, 0 for 2. Reached base via error as last time, as this is on the ground to second. Throw to short for 1. And throw to first in time. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Great job turning 2 there by Greeley. As Easton Babe wants to talk about it, so you know what? We're going to hold. We're going to hold here before they want to check. Ask what he's got. Yeah, no, said I didn't see it. No, Watson's safe. Home plate umpire saw that Watson was able to beat it out. So Tanner Lancaster will come out and run. Everyone for the Grays has to come out and go get back into their positions. As Brandon Jenkins come in as first pitch to Jenkins is in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count here as the next pitch misses inside. So give Watson a fielder's choice. One and 1 to Jenkins. In the air to right, Conkling nearly had it go over his head, but he's able to put it away, and that'll be the third out of the inning. Now, for real this time, we'll go to the top half of inning number 6 on your West Coast scoreboards. The Pioneers 5 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
All right, over here with the players, take a seat. All items introduce themselves.
My name is Doc White. My name is Mikey.
And we're going to keep the details apart with the ball gavel. Go ahead. Okay, we got everything.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Kelly. Great job working the Jetsons. Thanks again to Shirley Duck Ball for your support of the Nebraska Pioneers. If you ever find yourself in a Pickles fan, contact Shirley Duck Ball.
Beginning of the top half of inning number 6 here. As it'll be the 3, 4, 5 guys due up for Western Nebraska. New pitcher on the mound for the Pioneers. It'll be Gabe Wetzel on the mound here. Wetzel from West Valley City, Utah. Plays his college ball at Saracoso Community College. Kachari digs in here. He is 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts for him. Maltos Garcia ends the day going 5 innings, giving up just 2 hits and no runs. First pitch to Kachari in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls at a strike. Next pitch misses. 0-1 now. 1-1 actually. 1-1, hard hit. Wetzel thought about sticking his glove out there to try to catch it. He might have had a shot at it, too. but it's a hard-hit single for Kachari, and the leadoff man's on to begin the 6th. Maltos Garcia finishes the day with 8 strikeouts, as Caleb Tejada will be the next to hit. First pitch, down and away. Good catch by Watson, 1-0. Chopper back towards the mound. Wetzel throw to first in time, and that is the first out. Katsari will advance to second. As here comes Brennan Taylor. Taylor 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a fly out as Watson going over the signs here with Wetzel. 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 6. Wetzel comes set. Here's the 0-1. Here's the first pitch, I should say. First pitch misses down and away. It's 1-0. Say, folks, July 7th and July 8th, the Front Range League All-Star Spectacular at beautiful Oregon Trail Park right here in Gering. The 2-day All-Star Spectacular is presented by Arrowhead Distributing, as the next pitch misses outside. Day 1 will feature a home run derby from one player from each Front Range League team. Day 2 is an all-star luncheon at the Gering Civic Center and a 6:35 Mountain Time start for the first ever Front Range League All-Star Game, followed by fireworks presented by Culver's Restaurants. Next pitch on the outer half for a strike. 2-1 the count. For tickets and information on the All-Star Game, visit frontrangeleague.com or wnpioneers.com. Wetzel comes set. Next pitch to Taylor. Looks good. Is good. It's strike 2. 2-2 now. Taylor 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a fly out. Wetzel glance back at the man at second. Here it comes. Fastball through the hole on the left side. Kachari wasn't sure if that was going to get through or not as he took a couple steps back to second. Also, the throw in nearly got away from everyone and had a chance of bringing a run in to score. Brennan Taylor with the single. Runners on the corners now with 1 out, as Nick Williams will be the next to hit. Williams 0 for 2 today. First pitch gets away from Watson. Wetzel coming in to cover. The throw to the plate is in time. Runner going for third now. The throw there is also in time. And that's the end of the inning. Wow. Taylor thought he could get sneaky and no one was going to notice him going over to third. Heads up play by Wetzel to make the throw, and that will end the inning. On your West Coast scoreboard, Pioneers 5 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. A great defensive play to end the inning for the Pioneers. As there's a new man on the mound for the Greeley Grays. Looks like it is Brogan Barr out there. Nope, it is Caden Anderson on the bump for the Grays here to begin the bottom of the sixth. Anderson, he is from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Plays college ball at the University of Sioux Falls in South Dakota. And it looks like it is still Brennan Taylor at the behind the plate doing the catching. Next to hit, the man to lead things off, I should say, for the Pioneers will be Ben Kern. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Western Nebraska. Kern 0 for 2 today. First pitch in the zone for a strike, 0-1. Kern back on Thursday. He had 4 hits against the El Paso County Miracles, as the next pitch catches the outer half for a strike, 0-2. With those 4 hits, he was able to raise his average by 116 points. It's gone down a couple of points since then. So he's sitting around 200 on the year. 1-2 the count here to Kern. He's 0 for 2 today, struck out and popped out. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball down and away. 2-2 now. Two and two. Expect a challenge pitch here. Swing and a miss. Good changeup there by Anderson, and Kern is down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Kern down on strikes. That'll bring up Kevin Blanco. First pitch fastball misses outside. Blanco, no official at bat for him yet. He's walked and been hit by a pitch. Swings at the 1-0, in the air to center. Charging is the center fielder, Romero. He's not going to be able to get there in time, and it's a 1-out single for Kevin Blanco. One-out single, and here comes the top of the order now as Jake Eady will begin the 4th time through the order for the Pioneers. Runner breaks, and the pitch is going to be swung on and caught by the first baseman, and the Grays will double him out. Tough break there for Jake Eady, as he hit it right to the first baseman, who was able to take it himself to double him up. Top half of inning number 7 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Pioneers 5 and the Grays 0. We played 6 full. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Back here, Oregon Trail Park, 5-0 our score in favor of Western Nebraska. Nick Williams will get a restart on his at-bat after a couple of wild circumstances in the inning previous. Wetzel threw a wild pitch that Watson was able to go back and get, threw out the runner trying to score, as that pitch is knocked foul, ball and a strike to Williams. And then Brennan Taylor tried to get sneaky. He thought no one would notice him trying to advance to third. Then Wetzel fired one over to third, and they were able to tag him out as well to end the inning. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. One, two. Swung on, and did he get a piece of it? I think he missed it, and it gets all the way to the backstop. Caden Clute is behind the plate now for the Pioneers. And so it's a strikeout and a drop third strike. As Alejandro Verdugo will be next. First pitch fastball, hit foul, 0-1. Verdugo, 0 for 2. He struck out looking his last time. Fastball, chopper, Blanco trying to read it, flipped to short for one, throw to first. He is going to sail right off the protection of the Grays dugout. Didn't quite get into the Grays dugout, so it'll just be first base for Verdugo. As Tyler Antwine will check into the ball game, and Alex Draper, who, as I understand, this is his final game of the 2025 season, he will come out, and he has had a great summer. He had a great June. So shout out to Alex Draper. Ends the ball game 2 for 3. Couple of singles in his final game. Check on the runner at first. He'll dive back safely. First pitch from Gabe Wetzel to Liam Conkling. Misses for a ball. This one, another chance for Blanco. Flip to Edie, throw to first. Good pick out of the dirt, but the runner was too fast. Liam Conkling able to beat it out, and it's a fielder's choice. Verdugo out, going for second. Next to hit will be Jake Onderland. Onderland, he is 0 for 2, struck out both times. First pitch he sees is a fastball that misses low for a ball, 1-0. Seen Wetzel a little bit more than usual. He pitched in yesterday's ball game as well, as that one comes in and gets Onderland as he flips the bat to the dugout. Onderland on first with the hit by pitch. Puts runners on first and second now with 2 gone. Next to hit will be Julian Romero. Romero, 0 for 1 today. He drew a walk his last time. Two on, two out. First pitch from Wetzel is a fastball in the air to left. Coming on is Marlin, and he will make the play as he only had to move a couple of steps for that one, and that'll end the inning. Grace Strand 2. Go to the bottom half of inning number 7, stretch time here in Gering on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Pios 5, the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Back here at Oregon Trail Park, 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Pioneers as Austin Marlin will get us going. Caden Anderson still out there going for his second inning of work for the Grays. Marlin looks to square, puts out a bunt right in front of the plate. Coming out of the crouch is Taylor. Throw to first. Will skip under the first baseman's glove. See what they rule it here. Marlin's pretty fast. Ooh, they will give him a knee too. Tough break. Up to hit for the first time today is Tyler Antwine. First pitch he sees is a breaking ball that misses inside. They gave the air to Anderson. Was Anderson the one that threw that? Check on Marlin over at first. He'll dive back safely. I thought it was Taylor that threw it. Antwine cranks one high, deep, left field. Look up, look out, and get out. He knew it was gone the second it left his bat. Home run number 3 on the year for Tyler Antwine. And the Pioneers have extended their lead. It is now 7-0. Here comes Ashton Penedo. First pitch he sees misses way outside, 1-0. Fastball, Penedo just misses it. It's in the air to center. Charging is Romero, and there is the first out. One gone in the inning. Next to hit is Jackson McFarland. McFarland, he is 1 for 3 today. Singled his last time. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. McFarland's the guy, especially if you throw him a fastball, be careful because he can hit it. He's another one. He can hit it a long way. If you miss, you better miss out of the zone with Jackson McFarland, as the next pitch is another fastball, and quickly the count's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes from Anderson. That pitch knocked foul. Good job by McFarland to fight it off. Count stays at 0-2. One out here in the bottom half of inning number 7. 2 runs home off of the 2-run shot by Tyler Antwine as that fastball hit high, deep, left field. Going back is Conkling, and he will put it away. McFarland gave it a pretty good ride, but I think the wind might have knocked it down a little bit. Tough break for Jackson McFarland, as there is the second out of the inning. The wind absolutely knocked that down, because that looked like a screamer heading for the gap. Next to hit for the Pioneers for the first time today, Caden Clute. Swings at this pitch in the air towards right center. Conkling looking for it, trying to shield his eyes from the sun, and he is able to, and just like that, there are 3 outs in the inning. 2 runs off of 1 hit, being the home run from Tyler Antwine. So we'll go to the top half of inning number 8 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Pioneers 7 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
Run to the bat, spin it 10 times, and run back. You guys ready? Go.
All right, thank you, Greeley. Good job running on that thing. What the right head will be closing our details in the middle of the eighth, so you have everything left to go by your game.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up here for Greeley as Gabe Wetzel looks to go for his 3rd full inning of work. Ren Sato will be the first to greet him as he knocks one off the end of his bat foul. Sato, he is 1 for 2 today, flew out as last time. Swing and a miss. Good slider there by Wetzel. Had Sato out in front, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2. Fastball, trying to go right after him as that dust on those low pitches just keeps getting into the face of Sato. It's the 2nd pitch in a row now. He's had to step out and wipe his face off. 1-2. Another breaking ball, misses outside. Good pitch there. Can't get him to chase. 2-2 the count here to Sato. 2-2. Just missed. Good fastball there. 3-2. Wetzel, he was a guy that had his struggles at the beginning of the year. His first appearance that he made, he hit a couple of guys and just gave up a big inning in his first appearances. This is off the end of the bat by Sato, rolling up the first base line, but it'll get foul. But his past couple of outings, Wetzel has really started to figure it out here toward the end of June. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Gabe Wetzel picking up his second strikeout of the ball game. And there's one gone. Caleb Kashari swings at the first pitch fastball. That's in the air to left. Going back is Marlin, and he puts it away about a step from the track. And there's the second out. Kashari, he was getting help with the wind there, as that wind is blowing right to left here at Oregon Trail Park. Was getting the wind to push it a little bit toward the corner. Good job of Marlin to stay with it. 2 outs in the inning as Tejada fouls the first pitch he sees off. It's 0-1. Tejada 0 for 3 today. Next pitch in there. That's strike 2. Next pitch. Did that get him? Yeah, it did get him. I think it hit him right on his backside. And Grays will have a base runner here with 2 outs in the 8th. So the hit by pitch puts a man on first. Brennan Taylor will be the next to hit, as this is a slow roller on the ground to third. Penedo goes the short way to second for the out, and that will end the inning. Hit by pitch doesn't come to hurt Wetzel, as they'll get him off the base pass and the next out. We've played 7.5 innings on your West Coast scoreboard. It's Pioneers 7 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to the Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Bottom half of the 8th set to get going. It'll be the bottom third of the order due up for Western Nebraska. Try to get a little bit of insurance, or maybe even end it, as we are 3 runs away from the mercy rule. Brandon Jenkins will be the one to lead us off. Jenkins is 0 for 2 today. He drew a walk back in the 3rd as he swings and misses at the first pitch he sees. It's 0-1. Caden Anderson still out there. 3rd inning of work now here for the Gray's right-hander. 0-1 bounces to the plate. 1-1 the count now here to the Pioneers right fielder. One on its way. Chopper foul down the third base line. And as I mentioned, it was all about who could throw the first punch, and then all about who responds better after throwing the first punch. Would the team that got hit start swinging back, or would the team that threw the first punch just keep pummeling? And it was the latter. 2-2 to Jenkins, swing and a miss, and there is one gone. Second strikeout for Anderson. And with one out in the inning, here comes Ben Kern. Kern, he is 0 for 2 today. Swings at the first pitch he sees. Good slider there by Anderson. It's 0-1. I think Kern was sitting fastball on that. 0-1 from Anderson. Another swing and a miss. Another breaking pitch, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball down the line, foul. Kern able to stay alive. 0-2 still. Fastball misses outside. Anderson had the walk off the mound. He thought that was strike 3. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes to the right-handed hitter. That's outside as well. 2-2. Two. Swing and a miss. Good comeback pitch, and Kern down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Caden Anderson. As with the first 2 guys going down on strikes, see if Kevin Blanco can put a ball in play here. First pitch he sees, misses, thought about going after it, able to hold back 1-0. Blanco, 1 for 1. Walk, hit by a pitch, and a single for him so far. 1-0, floats into the zone. He knew that was a strike. He's nodding his head. All right. 1-1. Stays high. Blanco shaking his head. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That bounces to the plate. 3-1. Good eye being shown here by Blanco. Three and 1 the count. Should he get on base, Jake Eady would be next. Blanco hits one in the air towards right center. Going back on it is Romero, and he will put it away for the out. 3 up, 3 down go the Pioneers. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top half of inning number 9. Last chance for the Grays on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Pios 7 and the Grays 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
Everyone's in play. Everyone's a winner. So pick up the truck. Pick up the garbage bag. Some of our game day staff coming around the trash bag, sponsored by Outfield Limited. We'll give you an Outfield Limited for all of your drinking needs.
Top half of the ninth, last chance for the Grays as the man called on to pick up these final 3 outs and preserve the shutout will be Carter Champy. Champy, he is from New Bern, North Carolina. Attends Maryland Eastern Shore University. And the first pitch that he throws gets Nick Williams in the back. So leadoff man on first here. Champy making his 6th appearance of the year. He has thrown 16 2/3 innings. 1 win, no losses. No save opportunities for him. As the next pitch is on the ground to short. Weird hop to Edie. Throw to Blanco for 1. Throw to McFarland for 2, and it's a double play. Pioneers able to turn 2, and just like that, there's only 1 out left in this ball game. Champy has 21 strikeouts and 10 walks. That was just the 3rd batter he's hit this year. Wave and a miss by Liam Conkling. As Champy sits with an ERA of 1.62. It's even lower now after getting those 2 outs. Chopper foul. And just like that, the Grays, are down to their final strike. Conkling, he is 1 for 3 today. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Outside. Ball skips away from Clute. Don't have to worry about anyone running, and it's 1-2. 1-2. In the air, popped up in the infield, calling everyone off is Penedo. He will make the catch, and that will do it. Final score, Pioneers 7 and the Grays 0. When we come back, it'll be the Runza postgame show coming for you next as the Pioneers pick up the win here at Oregon Trail Park. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. All right, sounds good.
We're heading to Idaho.
Oh, really?
Back school. For sure.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. They're picking one. Altos. Could be him as well. I think it will be him. Welcome to the Runs Up Postgame Show as the Western Nebraska Pioneers take down the Greeley Grays by a score of 7-0. Let's go ahead and talk about exactly what all happened here in the ball game as it got started out. Alejandro Maltos Garcia got the start for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. He'd go 5 innings, gave up just 2 hits. Those 2 hits, one coming in the first, and then another one wouldn't come until the 5th inning. He gave up a walk and then gave up a double to start the ball game. Everyone on the edge of their seat. Then he battles back. Back-to-back strikeouts and then forces a ground out to end the inning. Pioneers would answer those 2 base runners by the Grays with a single from Alex Draper and then an RBI double from Ashton Penedo. Put a run on the board for the Pioneers. Neither team would score in the 2nd inning. 2 strikeouts from Maltos Garcia in the 3rd inning for the Pioneers. Turns into a 4-run bottom of the 3rd, including a 3-run bomb from Austin Marlin to put the lead up to 4-1, and then another run came in after Jake Watson reached base via error, and then also brought in another run. 4 runs into score. No more runs would be scored until the bottom half of inning number 7 when Tyler Antwine in his first AB put a ball over the left field fence to put the lead at 7-0, and that would be the final score of this one here at Oregon Trail Park. When we come back, we'll talk with our player of the game here in this one. That'll be on the other side of the break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to the Runs Up Postgame Show here on KNEB.
me to put that on?
Yep, go ahead and put that on for me.
Okay. We go on commercial or?
Yeah, we're in a break right now.
Okay. How long does those last for?
Minute 30. We got about 40 seconds.
Good. Are you the full-time guy here?
Yeah, I've been doing
Yeah.
done every game.
Sounds good. I listen a lot whenever I'm home.
Oh, really?
When I can't make it, I listen while you do a good job. I can hear it.
Welcome back to the Runza postgame show. Pioneers pick up the win 7-0, and I'm here with the winning pitcher of the ball game, Alejandro Maltos Garcia from Brush, Colorado. Attends New Mexico State University. Went 5 innings, gave up just 2 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts, and 3 walks in this one. Alejandro, I mean, when the game got started out, a walk and then a double. What's going through your mind, and how'd you settle back in?
Yeah, I mean, went out there. It's kind of hot, so it was kind of getting to me a little bit, kind of tired. I don't know why. So, but yeah, after that, kind of had to lock myself in, just kind of telling myself to just rip it, just let it. To let it go. I kind of was holding back a little bit, kind of trying to keep myself paced, but after those 2, can't let her run in, so I had to start letting her rip, and it's kind of what I did.
We've kind of seen you split time here with the Pioneers as between starter and a reliever type of role. Is there a different kind of plan of attack when it comes to being a starter versus a reliever that you have as a pitcher?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. Whenever you start the game, I got a couple pitches. I got 4 pitch mix, so it's like first time through the lineup, you don't want to show them too much, so I just go fastball and then whatever I'm working on that day or whatever I kind of got. But when I come in relief, you don't know how many innings you're going to go. You can go 1, you can go 2, you can go 3, however many. So it's like when you go out there, you got to make those count. So it's like you go full go from as soon as you get out there. I kind of like doing both. I like starting, I like relieving. Kind of feel a little bit more comfortable as a starter, but whatever the team needs me, I can go out there and do.
Were you mainly a starter or a reliever at New Mexico State?
I was mainly a reliever. At my JUCO, I started a couple games at the back end, and that was kind of nice, just knowing whenever I'm going to throw. And as a reliever, you kind of have a different mentality, kind of be ready to go every day. You don't know when you're going to throw, so it's definitely a little bit different mentalities, but I like doing both.
How frustrating is it? The very first batter of the game, Julian Romero, he was making you work at that very first. So you're kind of having to show him a lot. How frustrating is that as a pitcher to just have those types of guys who just will not go away and force the long at-bats?
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit tougher, but I enjoy it. Tough ABs I enjoy. There was another kid, I forgot what number he was, but he's giving me good at-bat, and those are fun. You just compete. It's just a competition between you and the batter, so it's like it's a little bit tougher, but it's a lot of fun being able to compete with those batters.
Final question for you here, and I'll let you go. Would you rather pick up the strikeout to win your team the championship, or would you rather make some kind of amazing defensive play to win the team the championship?
That's a tough one. I think probably being a pitcher, I'd say strikeout. A lot of emotions go through you when you get that last strikeout to win a championship, so I'd definitely probably go strikeout.
All right. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with the strikeout.
Exactly.
There you have it, your player of the game, Alejandro Maltos Garcia. Again, 5 innings, gave up just 2 hits, no runs, picked up the win in this one. Alejandro, great talking to you. Great game today, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good job on what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball and the Runs Up Postgame Show here on KNEB.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mom!